I wanted to show you this. I found a Five Below. As a matter of fact, my friend Lulu told me about a Five Below in Pennsylvania and how they were selling. They were the only ones selling the Fantasy Makers eyeshadows about 3 years back. And yeah, about 3 years back. And so I went looking for a Five Below where I live, and I found one out in like the next town over when I was in Raleigh. It was still considered Raleigh, but it was like the next town over. And so I really like that store. It is so cool. They have the cutest stuff. It's like going into a dollar store, but 1,000 times better, because in the dollar store you're just gonna find just like cheap stuff, and you know, it's hard to find good stuff there. And sometimes, you know, it has its uses, because I've had to shop there before. But the Five Below has the cutest, most adorable stuff, and everything is $5 and under. And one of the things I really wanted to get into before I left was the nail polishes. They have the cutest nail polishes. I mean, the nicest colors, and I think they have about 20 colors. They also sell, not only will they sell Fantasy Makers there, but they also sell all Wet and Wild stuff there. Sometimes you might find some LA colors, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe Wet and Wild and their Funky Fingers company maybe might be the same. I'm not sure, because when I went to go buy them again, I noticed that they look a lot like the Wet n Wild limited edition. And sometimes the limited edition, I found out, is not really limited edition. Sometimes they might have it in a different Wet n Wild collection, like the Mega Last at the Dollar General. Some of the stuff that they sold as limited edition, Halloween or summer, I found at Dollar General. I found out we have a Dollar General near me, but it only carries like a little bit of stuff, whereas the Dollar General all the way out in Fuqua, they have the entire 40 color collection. But anyway, I'm wondering if Funky Fingers is the same company that makes Wet n Wild. I'm not sure. I don't see anything. But I've been dying. I said, oh, if I ever get back to a Five Below, I'm going to get into the polishes. And I was tempted to get like all 20 colors. Yeah, it was like 20 colors, or maybe 30. I got like half of that. So one of the things they had, and I'm not sure if this is a permanent thing, but if you live near a Five Below, they just came out with color change polishes. And I know that Claire's has that. I don't shop a lot at Claire's. I rarely go to Claire's, rarely. Because the mall isn't near me. None of the malls are near me. And the closest one to me is like in a shopping center that's hard to find. It's out in Pearland, actually. It's not even near me. It's where the H-E-B that I shop at is. And the parking is pretty hard to find. So I don't really go in there, and I'm not really interested in it. I think when I think of Claire's, I think of little girls. And the only thing I would buy if I do go there, because my daughter Stephanie likes to shop there sometimes, is their chapsticks, because they have the craziest flavors. The best watermelon I think had was the Raleigh wine, Jolly Ranchers watermelon. It was awesome. And I showed you that, but only their chapsticks or lip balms is what I would get from them. So I noticed that they had color change polishes. Their polishes are $2 or 3 for $5, but their color changes were 2 for $5 because they are color changing. Now I just got these yesterday, like late yesterday, and you know, I had to get home, I had to cook, I was exhausted. I've had a really exhausting week. Ever since my other daughter came, it's like now I'm driving her places, so this is why I say I still keep active. I haven't had really chance to like go exercise, but I keep active. I'm always driving or doing something. Driving them there and then running back and forth here and there. And so, you know, I'm going up and down my stairs, in and out of my car, walking around places. So I've just been super duper busy. But I found the color change. I said I have to have these. And so I'm going to swatch them on one of these nail wheels, color wheels, and then I'm going to dip them in hot water and see what happens. These are solar. I think they're solar, so when you go in the sun, they change. So this is a pink, and it changes to a red. So this one's pink, and it changes to a red. And this one's purple, and it changes to a brown. And yesterday in the store, you can even see They had little brown spots in the store because I don't know, they didn't have the air conditioning up too well. This one's blue and it changes to a purple. And what I love is that they're spring colors. Then you have, this one's like a yellow orange and it turns to a dark orange. This one's green and it turns to a black or a gray. And then this one is coral and it turns to like a, just looks like a darker corally color. So I'm excited to try those out. And then I saw this gorgeous purple and this gorgeous kaleidoscope. It's in the store it looked purple, but for some reason here it looks more silvery. So I got those, the purple and the kaleidoscope. And then they had like the neon, and I go crazy over neons. And so they, of course they had the yellow neon, the pink neon, the green neon, the blue neon, and that's more like a fuchsia, but fuchsia is what a purple neon looks like, and the orange neon. Or these could be considered just, they're bright colors. And so I got these all, and it's really not like giving you the names. It's not like it's going to be hard to find because they only carry about 30 colors. They had some other glitters. They had a color change glitter, but I really wasn't interested in it. They had like 2 color change glitters. They had some glitters in with the regular nail polishes. They had a lot of like pastels. I think they had, I saw white. They might have had black, which I have a ton of white and black. So, you know, all of these are $2 each or 3 for $5. So that was a pretty good deal. And I was like really happy to be, I wanted to get them all. But I'm like, control yourself, Charlene, control yourself. So I figured, I wanted to get the pastels, but I figured the color change are really pastel. And I'm into corals too, so, and that's like a, you know, mint green. So I will swatch these for you later. And, you know, and then dip them in hot water to see how they change. So, yeah.